Kenya is perched high up on the global tea atlas as a producer of black tea, also known as KTDA and Kal or CTC tea. Between 2013 and 2014, the price of Kenyan tea sank to a near 6-year low due to an oversupply of tea in the global market. That situation has forced the country to diversify into the production of specialty teas that can fetch higher prices compared to black tea. Kangaita Tea Factory in Kirinyaga County is one of the 3 factories that are producing specialty teas, also known as Orthodox teas. Kangaita is one of the only 3 factories that are making a combined 3 million kilograms of Orthodox tea every year.
In the next 2 to 3 years, we expect that we'll have probably 10 lines of Orthodox teas in our factories, producing in the region of probably 10 million kilos.
So what makes Orthodox tea different from black tea? The difference lies in the manufacturing process.
Basically, what we are interested in Orthodox tea is the raw leaf, so it has to be as whole leaf as possible in comparison to the cities which is broken.
In the case of black tea, the process of withering or drying the tea leaves takes between 8 and 12 hours. But for Orthodox tea, that duration goes up between 16 and 20 hours, depending on the moisture content in the green tea leaves delivered for processing.
And it's in here where the magic normally happens, whereas the black tea that you and I know about is often cut, torn and equally culled during the manufacturing process. The Orthodox tea entails a rolling process where the rolling of the leaf is closely monitored and equally timed.
Here at Kangaita, Orthodox tea is rolled for different times for between 25 and 40 minutes, with different grades of tea granules being produced at each stage. The granules are then left to ferment for 3 to 4 hours and thereafter dried for 30 minutes at ultra-hot temperatures.
But the quality control process is never complete until testing of the various specialty teas is done. They call it cupping, an exercise conducted on an hourly basis during the manufacturing process.
At the end of that lengthy process, specialty teas ranging from black Orthodox to purple, green and white teas are produced. And these are the teas that the Kenya Tea Development Agency is banking on to enter new and more lucrative markets in Europe and the Middle East.
The UK black CTC is very popular there, in places like Egypt and Pakistan. But when you go to markets like Russia, like Iran, Turkey, Germany, you'll find that those are predominantly Orthodox tea markets. And as I mentioned, China, Japan, those kind of markets are predominantly green tea markets.
At present, Orthodox teas account for slightly over a quarter of the tea that Kenya produces. The KTDA, however, wants all the 66 tea factories under its watch to create specialty tea production lines as part of its efforts to expand the share of Kenyan tea in the global market. Patrick Igunza, Citizen Business Center.